Prior to modernism in Europe, Impressionism and Post-Impressionism led the way for modernism to grow. This was caused by Impressionist painters incorporating qualities of sketches, abbreviation, speed, and spontaneity. Many of the artists would consider their sketch-like works to be finished paintings, which would be seen as a radically modernist idea at the time. The Impressionism and Post-Impressionism movement lasted from 1870 to the 1900s throughout Europe and America. Soon after, modernism in Europe would soon start to take root. Impressionism and Post-Impressionism started to get pushed aside by this new and unique form of art. This movement would last from 1900s to 1945. Many well-known artists today have created many famous works during this time period, some being well-known specifically for their works done in this period, such as Pablo Picasso, Georges Braque, Robert Delaunay, and Fernand Léger. Georges Braque being known for bringing Cubism to abstract art in 1907 with his piece Still Life with a Violin, and how Pablo Picasso's Girl Before a Mirror seems to represent how one's self can be warped by their own reflection. One of Léger's early pieces, The City, while not being one of the first of its kind to try and capture the dynamic city life on canvas, Léger sought to create his own version of this in a very mechanical aesthetic, this being the style he was very well known for. What makes this piece seem so machine-like is its tubular shapes that can be seen throughout this painting. They can be suggestive of machine parts, such as pistons and cylinders. Also, the addition of straight lines gives off the feeling of blueprints rather than an art piece meant to be seen by the world. Of course, this is helped by Léger incorporating many aspects of urban life into his pieces, and that can be seen throughout his painting. There are effects of modern posters, billboard advertisements, hard flashing of electric lights, and the noise of traffic. This piece heavily incorporates the aesthetic of synthetic cubism. The colors within this piece are placed on a black background, which causes many of the pieces that are still colored to pop out at you, which gives the painting the visual effect and feeling of what urban nightlife would be like. Influenced by the Cubist breakthroughs by Picasso and Braque, Delaunay was convinced that this was the best solution to the problem of representing the rhythms and flow of modern life. Delaunay would enrich the approach to representing his view of modern life through the use of color harmonies and dissonance. Delaunay's method would be called Orphism. Orphism to Delaunay would be the perception of and psychology of color to create the spatial effects and kaleidoscope movement solely through color contrasts. Delaunay would soon only begin to paint in this abstract composition he created as early as 1912. Known for his interest in modern engineering of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Delaunay's artworks would prominently have these figures within them. Within the painting, Homage to Blériot, Delaunay was able to immortalize the engineer, inventor, and aviator Louis Blériot. While this painting is mostly an abstract composition, it holds many representational elements, such as those of Blériot's unprecedented achievements of flying 22 miles across the English Channel in a monoplane of his own design. Within this painting, one of Blériot's planes can be seen in the upper right corner above another triumph of French engineering, the Eiffel Tower. The rest of the canvas can be seen filled with propellers, which can mostly be seen as circular abstract shapes, which can suggest the whirling propellers. With the addition of warm, bold colors, this piece can be seen conveying an explosive energy throughout the piece.